Stadium, the home of the Dolphins here in Miami, Florida. As we see a squad from the SEC, the
championship game, it's a wrap.
Taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk.
It's always the Buckeyes. Always got to smash the Buckeyes.
Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion.
Going for the third natty.
Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Slams right into the wall. They got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's so early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Off play action. He's looking to throw. Throws it deep downfield to the left. Wide open downfield. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get to 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll toss it to the right side. And they tackle him for a huge loss, 9 yards behind the line.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. Defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Here's the 2nd down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. And he slings it deep back to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks, but there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others, but, man, plays like this is what you love to see. And kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
Game makes it second and medium. And the single back takes the handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
That's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Gibson. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the wideout goes in motion. Same tailback, another carry.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Impressive opening drive. The 10th play coming up. It's third down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To throw, it's Manning. Pulls it in, it's Gibson. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up for the first down at the 21.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Here's the handoff. And he just gets back to the line of scrimmage. That'll do it for the first quarter of play. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Play action fake, looking to throw. He'll throw it now. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
And the handoff towards the right tackle. And they'll stop him short of the line of game.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Again, makes it second and medium. Looking to throw. It's Saying. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Trying for a 4th down completion. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. To the air, it's Manning. Looking to scramble. Launches it deep down the left side. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is...
Touchdown, Longhorns. They strike first in this national title battle. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Turner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down for the drive has now reached the 35. The Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
First and 10 now for the offense. On the ground, it's Peoples. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Looking to throw it deep. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. They bring him down at the 5. Solid game, though, in the completion.
matchup that he loved. Gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. They hand it off to the back. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Ball back at the 6 for a second and goal out that loss. Movement here from the tight end. Looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Point after, not quite through. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run it here. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Play fake, looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. So he finds one of his favorite targets. Kirk defense thinking, what do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on third down? Great call to be able to try to take away this highly touted wide receiver. And the quarterback is still looking to go to his guy for the conversion, and he comes through. No wonder he keeps throwing him the football.
The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Manning. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. That is broken up and incomplete.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of him, makes a heck of a play.
This time a completion. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
It is tough on a defense when a quarterback gets out of the pocket and makes the defense have to decide, are we going to rush him or are we going to stay back in coverage? And there, the quarterback was able to keep looking downfield and find a receiver as the defense scrambled to adjust.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. On the move now. Fires it on the move. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Gibson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
Longhorns looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Pitch made on the left side. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Bringing it out. It's Tate. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense at taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to scramble. Throws it deep downfield to the left. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect with his receiver downfield.
Looking downfield, it's Sayan. Back-to-back deep shots. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They're barely able to stop him after a huge gain. They saved a touchdown on that final tackle as time runs out in the first half. The Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half. Texas. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tate. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane as this drive's going to start with decent field position. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Here's the throw deep downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they come close to hitting a big one here to start this second half of the national championship. And even though they missed that, I think it gives you an idea they're going to open up this playbook. You might as well leave it all on the table when you're playing for all the marbles.
Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. And how about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Receiver in motion now. Receiver trying to make the yardage, takes it on a jet sweep. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, I'd love to see a defense that's prepared for anything. The offense here tries that jet sweep and quickly found out that going side to side is tricky against this defense and the speed they have.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Throwing up play action. Quick throw to the left. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Using his legs, it's Baxter. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. They're going to run it. He shreds the tackle. Just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
To throw, it's Manning. Running out of time in the pocket. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Sayan. Grab down the middle, it's Tate. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Working clock with the ground game. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
And they'll use the ground game here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here. Here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
A play action, looking to throw. Looks right and lets it fly. Pass caught on a comeback route.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Looking deep to the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
This is a much better job by this defense after giving up some yards on the previous play. This time they made sure this one fell incomplete.
To the air, it's Manning. Caught over the middle, it's Moore. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
This is a big third down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Moves out of the pocket, but it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
On third and short, the offensive coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here, just not able to hit it.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he chops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Scanning the field. It's Sayan. Bringing pressure. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll hit out of bounds after a short gain on that run. Important second down play coming up. Secondary backed up off the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Great catch when they desperately needed it. That was an enormous touchdown. They're still behind, but it's a one-possession game, national championship on the line.
Yeah, the offense did their job to make this thing interesting. Now their opponent. What will their opponent do? Are they going to try to kill clock? Are they going to just try to run the football? Are they going to get aggressive and throw and try to score themselves? Still, a lot can happen here in these closing minutes.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. They'll run it here. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Leaning on the run game here late. Fighting off the defender.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They make the tackle, but that first down should be the clincher for our new national champions. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Trying the run against Baxter. Stopped short the marker after just a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. The ball falls to the ground, and you have a national champion. The last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.